I am in the company of Dr. Matthias Halusa. Did I pronounce it well? Earlier on, you were mentioning about challenges ahead. What, challenges were you thinking about?
The show here, and of course you hear a lot about, let's say the challenges around consumer spending, perhaps not going necessarily always in the right direction. And if I say right direction in terms of course, leather consumption, it's also no secret that some 2 years ago or so, the prices for raw hides were very high, which led a lot of the brands to reduce the share of leather in, say, footwear, for example, which footwear is still around 55 or 60% of the leather ends up in footwear. And that's, of course, a significant challenge. The market is changing at the moment a little bit there. Consumer requirements are changing. And therefore, these are the kind of the challenges that are important for us and that we have to read. We have to understand where this is going in order to prepare us optimal for these trends and respond to them.
Okay. In terms of challenges, we hear a lot also about the recession in China. Is that also something that you consider as a challenge, and how do you think of BASF will be able to tackle it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a recession in China. There is definitely reduced growth. So I think we have to put this into perspective. The market was growing double-digit for many years, and now we are seeing lower growth rates, and in some areas perhaps even some declines. However, I would say that this is probably only temporarily. If you listen here to the China Leather Association, for example, they talk about transition, and we hear this from the customers as well, which is interesting. Because they say, we are moving from a market that was serving mostly the, let's say, high volume, perhaps low-end markets in times where labor costs were very low in China. Now they're transitioning into an economy where costs are not so low anymore, as I think we can all experience ourselves when we are in Shanghai. And therefore, of course, the manufacturers, they also have to focus more around premium offerings. And there I have to say I'm very calm, because we do not position ourselves as a low-cost commodity type supplier, but clearly we position ourselves as a supplier that offers premium, superior solutions. So we like to believe that we are exactly the right partners also for the Chinese tanning industry that moves from lower value to high value premium. And I think there I'm optimistic that this will remain and that we will be a solid partner to the tanning industry in China as well going forward.
I saw you officiating a few days ago on the 125th anniversary.
Exactly. Yes.
Of years of leather leather business, leather chemicals. What would be the next 25 years, say?
First of all, we are very happy that we had a very successful 125 years, and I think we can say that we are truly a leading supplier, a leading leather chemical supplier to the leather industry. So very successful history. Now going forward, of course, what will be very important, and we hear this over and over again on the show here, is to meet customer requirements. The requirements are increasing day in, day out on performance and things like that. And so I'd like to believe that going forward, innovation and sustainability as a topic will be enormously important, and that no doubt we will focus on, and then I'm sure we will have another successful 25 years and hopefully beyond.
A very optimistic outlook. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you very much.